we are going to continue talking about George Santos because he was released on bond and he decided to talk to reporters, which I don't think his attorney was happy about. But you know, George Santos, he seems to create chaos within his life. That seems to be something that he's struggling with.
Yeah.
If I were to assess the situation. And he kind of took a typical path at this point to call the charges a witch hunt. And then he made a familiar pivot, but this time the audience wasn't very receptive to it.
You guys, look, this is the beginning of the ability for me to address and defend myself. We have an indictment. We have the information that the government wants to come after me on, and I'm going to comply. I've been complying throughout this entire process. I have no desire not to comply at this point. They've been gracious in there. Now I'm going to have to go and fight to defend myself. The reality is it's a witch hunt because it makes no sense that in 4 months, 5 months, I'm indicted. You have Joe Biden's entire family receiving deposits from nine family members receiving money from foreign destinations into their bank accounts. It's been years of exposing. A lot of you here have reported on them, and yet no investigation is launched into them. I'm gonna fight. I'm getting back to that. I'm gonna fight my battle. I'm gonna deliver. I'm gonna fight the witch hunt. I'm gonna take care of clearing my name, and I look forward to doing that.
So you love to hear people laughing when he calls it a wwitch hunt, but you also love to hear people booing when he starts talking about Hunter Biden. I mean, come on.
Well, listen, I said this in a YouTube video yesterday, and it's interesting because he's, I think, like a new crop of politician who really, when they started paying attention to politics, Donald Trump was their example. So they think this is a proper, normal, workable solution for them, not taking into account that Donald Trump is unique unto himself. He is able to act in ways that no other politician can, but George Santos is too fucking stupid. Even his tweet yesterday was, "Witch hunt!" Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, in all caps. He's really trying to be Trump in this.
Yeah, so I don't know if stupid is the right word, but he's certainly resilient, and he's already looking for his next move, as evidenced by this clip.
You looked, I'm going to stand.
Go ahead.
You looked pretty stressed. When I saw you sit down and the judge first started speaking, what was going through your mind? What are you feeling after being in court today?
Well, when it's your first time in experiencing something of this nature, I think everybody would show some kind of stress, right? I quite frankly don't believe I was stressed. I did the best I could to just keep my composure. I was fine. But again, this has been an experience, for a book or something like that. But anyway,
What? He's not good at this.
He's going to be an author.
Look, I'm going to write a book about this, so keep asking me the questions, y'all. All this is going in my book.
Yeah, he's like, all right, this is happening to me. Not great, but you know what? I'm going to sell a book about it later.
Listen, I want to apologize for everything I've ever said, George Santos, about you. You have an open invitation on this program at any time. You just aren't going to find a very friendly reception. It's going to be actual questions.
Get us a review copy of that book, and we will.
We're not paying for that.
We'll be all over that.